Hey. What's going on, everyone? We are back for another episode of Sofa Chat, y'all.
Oh shoot, they let me sit on the couch again. Stop playing. They let me sit on the couch again. I don't know what happened.
So, yes, we have been gone for about 2 weeks. Pride Month, the month of June, really took us in a complete whirlwind. So we've been extremely busy at events and stuff like that. So hold on one second. There we go. I have to make sure that the comments are there so you guys can make comments and we see what's going on. So yeah, we've been really busy with events, right? But before we get into the nitty gritty, we let you guys know, housekeeping, everything we say on Sofa Chat is solely the lived experience of the individual. We don't support, endorse any organization, any company, any brand. But, if you're willing to throw us a sponsorship, we're willing to catch it. Exactly my point, because for the last show for season 2, we'd like to say thank you, a really, really, really big Sofa Chat thank you to one of our sponsors so far that has joined on with us. So we'd like to say a really, really, really big thank you. Give a round of applause to none other than Amita Care.
Yes, Amita Care. Thank you.
Amita Care definitely, stepped up and said we want to continue to support, what you and Sebastian do, especially what you are both doing on Sofa Chat, producing this great, talk show, web show. So thank you to Amita Care. Also, thank you to the upcoming sponsors. There's a few sponsors that we have that are coming up. I can't mention them yet, because they get mentioned in another week. But
and I'll beat her if she mentions it.
Yeah. But besides that, we also want to say thank you to Hector Cortez. He is the owner and creator of.
Let me see.
There you go. My husband's showing.
Go ahead. You keep talking. Remove that.
He is the owner and creator of Rico Sante Designs, T-shirt designs. Not only the T-shirt designs, but he also does. You see that right there? That's actually one of his images, one of his designs that he did. That's not just a design on the shirt. What that actually is an image of one of his wood carving designs. He makes these really nice wood frames. Oh my goodness, Sofa Chat will have one, soon. We're gonna commission him for a really nice piece because he does some amazing, amazing work. So Hector, thank you so much.
Give that love right there.
Yeah, we definitely wear our shirts with pride. The angle of the camera is a little different. We're using a different device today, so that's why you can't see the full effect of the shirts. But my husband set up and show you, and he'll show you again, throughout the show. Wow. So I'm trying to think if there's anything imperative that we got to talk about right now before we give them a catch up of what's been going on.
I don't think so. I mean, we're in July. Tomorrow's the 4th. Wow, Independence Day. We've been through Juneteenth. We have a lot of different things rolling around and floating through. We've been really, really busy. I mean, between our regular 9 to 5, well, for some it's an 8:30 to a 5, but we've had the Pride Parade. So many different things going on.
Wow. I think the first one that really started the kickoff for us being extremely busy, besides the flag raising ceremony with our Bronxborough President Vanessa L. Gibson. We had the extreme honor of attending that event, and also some other events happened
in the library.
That's right. I was just gonna say. So in addition to that, that followed a couple of more Pride events. The Bronx Borough President had her pride event at Roses on Park, which is in the Bronx, right off of Third Avenue and Park Avenue. That followed by the Bronx LGBTQ Expo, founded by Jose Ramon, which is now his legacy has been continued by several individuals that he has brought on as family, but it is spearheaded by none other than Connie Pacheco, along with Jomil Luna, and of course his amazing husband, Albert. So they have definitely kept his vision and his mission and his passion alive with the LGBT Expo, along with the White Shirt Project, and making sure that it is definitely highlighted the way Jose's vision was for it. Which, if you guys don't know what the White Shirt Project is, it is a campaign and it is a visual project focused around mental health. Jose was a very big champion on recognizing mental health. So we had the extreme honor of not only being part of a panel discussion for the Bronx LGBTQ Expo, which was held at the Bronx Museum, but we also had the amazing honor of performing our hit number that we do all the time together, Glory. So it was amazing. That was a great day.
Thank you, Carmen and Yolanda Adams.
That song is amazing. The movie, everything. We've been doing it for
a while,
a couple of years already.
It's funny when we did it at the library. We've done it so many times. And it's, I think it has a different reaction everywhere we go. But I'm used to people almost in tears, or definitely in tears when we do that song. It's a very, very powerful song. It means so many different things for so many different people. And so, when we first performed the song, I keep saying we was at the. I keep feeling that we were at the first competition, but she says we performed it before that. But I think that it got the most impact at the first competition. It was something that we did. We actually decided at the last minute that we wanted to do it, and we did it. And it was funny. Some people actually hadn't heard that song yet. Yeah. Even though it had been out for a while, and so I was shocked about that. My brother, who loves music throughout his soul, had not heard that song yet. So it was everybody really liked that song.
Yeah, and then that event, don't mind me, I'm looking down because I'm making sure not only are we sharing, but I'm also making sure that I highlight everything that we did and highlight those individuals that invited us into those spaces. So in addition to the Bronx LGBT Expo, we were also invited to, wow, this one, I didn't forget about this one, but this one was outside of the Bronx. So my husband and I have been making sure that we have definitely made our impact in the Bronx, right? And made some great networks, some great connections. But to be frankly honest with you guys, the disparities are they're real, okay? And as difficult as we may think that we have it, not only in the Bronx, but in New York, the disparities as we further get out into the South and the East Coast South area is really bad, and I'm not saying, well, let me rephrase that. It's not really bad, just their ability to have this access is not there. That's the choice of words I want to actually rephrase that to. So what we're trying to do is, our mission is to actually expand our ability to connect people with access and with care. So we had the amazing honor of being actually keynote speakers for a Pride event in Dove, New Jersey, with an amazing individual. Her name is Danielle. She reached out. We've definitely followed each other for quite some time. All of us, my husband, her, and myself. But we were given the amazing opportunity to come out and be keynote speakers to individuals of the LGBTQ plus umbrella, who had never had a Pride event. And to see the amazing turnout was freaking phenomenal. It was also a benefit that we had the amazing honor of knowing that our sister was one of the not only of the additional keynote speakers, but she was also one of the entertainers providing entertainment that evening. So it was awesome. We actually surprised her because we actually asked the organizer not to let her know that we were coming so we could provide like a little surprise. So it was really nice to not only be at the same event and speaking on, you know, our experiences and what we've gone through as individuals of trans experience, and what not only Pride, but what Juneteenth has meant for us and continues to mean for us, especially individuals of color. So it was amazing to be there. And that followed. You have anything to say about that event before I jump into the next one and let them know about it? That was Friday.
At the
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
He's blanking out because he was tagging people in.
I'm used to being behind the scene, and so, you know, how would you say? Anyway, let's move forward.
Okay. So that was Friday. That was like 2 Fridays back, right? And then that Saturday was Bronx Pride, hosted by Destination Tomorrow and the Bronx LGBTQ Plus Center. And it was freaking phenomenal. Yeah. That day was a double booking for us. So unfortunately, we could not spend the entire day there and celebrate with everyone in the Bronx. But I've actually shared this, and I'm trying to stay like keep my emotions a little in check because I don't want to mess up my shirt and stuff like that. But we want to say thank you. Thank you to Destination Tomorrow. Thank you to Sean Coleman. Thank you to Sage Rivera. Thank you to Mimi Shelton. Thank you for Jahira. Thank you to the entire staff and the entire organization, from the front end to the back end to the finance department to, you know, those who provide outreach services and tabling services and educational needs and equity needs for those of individuals of trans and gender nonconforming experience, but also throughout any community, especially in the Bronx. Thank you for inviting us in, but thank you for having this amazing event.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, I do. Now, you see, everything is catching up at this point. You know, I go through that, and everything's catching up. All right, the Jersey event. I do want to say something to my sister. We got you. All right, now in all how you say, reality, that was for the Juneteenth weekend type thing, and that was also an amazing thing because it was such a diverse crowd, you know, something a little bit different than we were, how you say, I'm not going to say I'm less used to, but it was more of, how would I properly, you know, describe it?
I don't know. You always do this and I have no idea.
Well, we were in Jersey, so it wasn't an event of a lot of color, you know, and so I thought it was a place of growth. It was an excellent place of growth. You know, back in the days, people couldn't intermix and sit down and more or less even be gay or trans or any of those things, to sit down together and break bread and tell their stories. So that was an amazing event. You know, I see a lot of growth in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking forward to making those connections in Jersey.
Absolutely.
But in addition to, I'm going to bring it back to Saturday, right? So that event meant a lot to me. And I've shared this with other people, and I haven't had the opportunity to share it with you guys, the viewers, or anyone else, you know. It really meant a lot to me because, so the Pride event was literally 7 blocks from where I grew up, okay? 7 blocks from where I saw other individuals of trans experience and their struggles and got to know them. And, you know, I'm very fortunate enough to say that a lot of them that I was around, they're still around, you know, thriving and surviving, you know, living their honest truth. So for me, it was very humbling to be able to perform on a stage of that magnitude with all of the amazing entertainers and stuff like that on that stage.
Yeah.
It was really amazing. And anybody that knows us knows that we are professionals, because the music didn't go exactly the way we planned it or the way we had rehearsed. It was a different version.
Yeah, a different version
of the song that we had rehearsed. But ideally, we are professionals, and we still gave everybody an amazing show. So thank you for that amazing opportunity. We look forward.
The stage was amazing. It had the large screen on the back going on, and the flashing on the lights. You know, it was very nice.
And we look forward to, you know, having the opportunity to come back. And Sean, we got the hint. You know, we'll come back with that special number that you asked us to do next year. Wow, that was I think right there was not the end of the week. Actually, that was the end of the morning part, because actually that evening on Saturday was the latex ball.
Oh yes, that's right. We did the latex ball. I actually walked the ball. Yeah.
That in itself was like a really packed night. Like we got there early just to make sure that we could get in and, you know, flow through the event space. And, you know, it was a great event. Like my husband said, you know, he got the opportunity to walk. And I mean, definitely sat some people down.
Listen, I want to put it just like this. When it comes to the, how you say, the trans man category, it's very hard not to get your tens. It is what it is. We do this every day. So I didn't go there to win. I went there to actually have fun. I do it every once in a while. I've been doing it since, oh my God, some years. I'm going to put it like that. Some years, over 15 years, I've been walking in the ballroom scene, you know, in and out. Every year I come in, and, you know, I usually do 1 or 2 balls where I just walk in, you know, that, you know, but I'm not like continuously in the ball, because that's really, you know, it's really not my scene. I don't need somebody to tell me if I'm real or not. I know what is real and what isn't real. You know, I don't. If I'm not your cup of tea, it is what it is, because you're not mine. You know, but it is what it is. But you know, it is a fun event. You meet a lot of different people. I love the ballroom scene because there's so much fashion, and I love fashion, and I love dance. And so when they get to the voguing, to me, when I see voguing, no lie, to me, that's just dance. I grew up dancing. I was a dancing baby. So when I see voguing and all that other stuff, to me, that's dancing. And so, you know, it's I love to see that, and I love to see clothes. I love to see fashion.
It's also the evolution of ballroom. You know, like ballroom started out very underground, you know, and to bring it into the forefront where individuals are on different platforms experiencing what ballroom is, but also having individuals that have been part of the ongoing evolution of ballroom be present and be there and guiding these individuals is freaking amazing. You know, to see the evolution of individuals that it's like you went from voguing, right? Hold up, because you went from voguing on an underground platform where it was like, you really didn't see that on mainstream TV, right? To now having individuals making what they do in ballroom, whether it be runway, whether it be bazaar, whether it be voguing, whether it be, you know, fashion, whether it be labels and statements and stars, you know, having them be also influential figures. And this is the key thing, earning a paycheck and getting paid and acknowledgement for those things is amazing, is a progression, you know?
There's so many different
so
many different ways. I mean, I was walking in the ballroom scene before there was a trans man actual category. I was walking butch realness. I was sitting them down. No tea, because at the time I was still early. I was just learning that I could transition. It was making me go through, oh my God, so many medical different things that the youth right now, they don't have to go through that. I had to see like mad doctors and see them for over a year before they could even say, okay, you can start your medical transition. And so it's funny, but I was sitting them down. And it was what it was, you know. But it was, to me, it was always just fun. You know, you listen to the category, what they call for, and boom, you just go out there. And the best part that I always like I felt like that I never had to feel the need to go overboard and stuff like that. I never felt the need to start stripping down on the stage and tearing my shit off like, no. And then it wasn't because I didn't have the body, because everybody know I do. I just didn't, it was not necessary. It is what it is. If you're gonna pick me, you're gonna pick me. I'm not stripping down on the stage. You're not paying me to strip. And that's not the category. We're not doing sex side. So, but all the scene was fire.
So that was Saturday. That was the double booking. That was the jam-packed Saturday.
Yeah, then they did all the new icons.
Then on Sunday, oh my gosh, I don't remember what we did on Sunday. We had something else to do on Sunday. I can't remember right now. I know we attended something. We went somewhere. We probably went to somebody's event or something and supported. I just can't remember what it is right now. Then here we go. Monday, I was all shook up. Your girl right here was incapacitated. I could not walk. Like, I had to call out of work. I stayed home that day and recuperated, and then Tuesday went to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then on Saturday, something else. I don't think so. I think we just had a nice, slow, relaxing evening. On Saturday, we were booked at Comedy in Harlem with Nikki Sunshine and, of course, her husband. They have an amazing comedy club, and they hosted a great comedy and drag event. We saw some awesome comedians.
Yeah, they were funny. Everybody was funny.
Hilarious.
Everybody was funny.
Everybody came out and enjoyed themselves. From the host to the entertainers to the bartenders to the guests that came in. It was a jam-packed house. And thank you to all my co-workers and colleagues and family that showed up to support. You guys were amazing. I hope you guys all enjoyed the great show. My hubby and I left there and, of course, went immediately home because we had to get ready for Sunday because, of course, yours truly is the former princess of the New York Princess Pageant, as well as yours truly sitting next to me is the former King of New York, along with his wife. So we had the amazing opportunity to be in the Pride Parade. So we had to get up early and be over there. And we had a great time. We rode the float with none other than, of course, Princess Janae's place, the New York, Miss Full Figure New York Royal Court. Jamani Williams and his staff, as well as his awesome mom. She was a trip. His wife.
Shout out to his whole family.
His whole family. His wife is so cool. He's so sweet. The baby is adorable. You just want to pinch the baby's cheeks. So we had an awesome time riding in the parade. And then we got off of there, kind of like, relaxed, had some little snacks to eat, and then on to the next venue, which was a great nightclub organized by none other than Cynthia Russo. Please don't knock me for not knowing everybody's names, but I think it's Christy and another individual. It was 3 women that made this. When I tell you, child, this club.
I'm just killing it because the girl was hanging from the ceiling. She was swinging on
he's got to yuck my yum. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like not trying to spoil it just yet.
She was swinging from the ceiling.
So it had, when you want to talk about, it had a little bit of everything. You had an aerialist on silks in the middle of the dance floor. You had finger foods. You had VIP sections. You had, like, it gave you like this whole like Miami, South Beach vibe in New York City. And it's like, when you walked outside, it was just like, is that inside of there? And it's not that it looked bad. It's just, they don't play up the front like they do the inside, So it's like very
How you say if you think about it like in the old school way, how the outside it just looked like something that you wouldn't want to go into, but once you got inside, you was like, whoa. You don't want everybody to know that the party's going on in there. You know, they want to keep it as quiet as possible unless you invited and you know it's there. You don't know it's there, and that is exactly what it's giving. You get inside, it was giving everything. You know, the DJ, they had the music stage.
Was awesome.
You know, the music was flowing.
We got to hang out with some great, amazing family. We were hanging out with Danny Gucci and his wife. They were awesome. We all had a great time together. Our sister Mia. It
was nice.
My brother-in-law Javon.
Bumped into how you said it. It was one of those weekends. Bumped into a lot of people.
Yeah, we did.
We bumped into a lot of people. You know, and so it was yes. Like you say, we bumped into a lot of people, but there was no issues. Everybody had a lot of love inside. So that was the great part about that weekend. And so, that place was really nice. I liked the stage. The DJ was kicking, and then
several DJs.
Yeah, several DJs. They was rocking out. You know, rocking out. You know, I was wearing my Stretch Your Prides. You know what I'm saying? My brother's wearing his Stretch His Prides. It was, it was cool, because you know what? I'm gonna keep it on the honest statement. I haven't really got a chance to hang out with my brother in a long time. Me and Javon, we go back, and so it's like since we've been doing business, we haven't really been like able to hang out or do anything. And then, we went out in Texas. We go through ups and downs, but I miss my brother and I love when he's around. We have a really, really good time, and so you know how to have a good time. Everybody know him. They know how to good time. Stop playing.
They are hilarious.
And you know how to find the good food. That's what I'm saying. My brother's the best.
Does. He ain't scared to go and experiment on some food, and then the next day be like, I ain't never going back there. But it was an experience. So that was Sunday. Took Monday off. Was smart about it this time. Took Monday off to recuperate and recover. So had a kind of a short week at work. Went back to work, did the Monday through Friday thing, and then he couldn't go to work. The hubby was sick. He was sick.
I don't know how it happened.
He was sick, but it's okay.
But it's all right.
He's a lot better now. Wow. So that catching all of that up. Boom, 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 boom. This Friday, yesterday. Yesterday we had a great night. Yesterday we stepped out to support our mom and our family who had a show, a benefit show. So we showed some support. We popped in for a few minutes, but we also had dinner reservations because we've been doing this thing called date night and trying to have some quality time. So that's what we did yesterday. So we went to go eat. He act like he's got something. Don't be telling the viewers like you ain't my husband. Don't be selling that.
Don't say nothing. You don't spicy. I want to go on a date with me.
He know he's trying to play hard to get, but he know he like himself some a little bit of vanilla. Vanilla Ensure. So then that brings us up to today. And actually, besides today, So every year, our neighbors and us, we have a yearly 4th of July barbecue. And it's kind of like grown every year, it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows. So this year, tomorrow, we'll be having the barbecue. So I'm going to say we have been shopping for the barbecue. We got a deep freezer because we don't play no games. Especially during the pandemic. We wanted to stock up on stuff, but we also wanted to make sure we were able to, maintain what we had and, be able to feed ourselves and our loved ones if need be. So we have been shopping since I think like April and getting things little by little for the barbecue.
Like barbecue. I got 24, 25 a cat in my birds. 20. All my babies want some.
Yeah.
They like barbecue.
They want.
What do you get?
Anywho, so We have been preparing since April for this barbecue that is happening tomorrow. So we actually invested and got a bigger grill because we had a small grill. So we got a bigger grill with a smoker. She's huge.
I would say a bigger grill. She went and got a huge ass grill.
I love to grill. That's my home. That's my yeah. So I like to grill. So I'll be on the grill tomorrow. I haven't got me some cute outfit and some cute otherness and stuff. You know, so I gotta be pretty on the grill. We also got look at his face. So we also got a canopy. We invested in a really good canopy. We got a 10 by 20 canopy with the walls. So yeah, so the enclosed walls so that we could keep it, you know, nice and, you know, private.
Party room.
And stuff because we're also gonna have games. So we got games this year. So we're doing like ring toss. We have like this other game where you knock down stuff and I was just gonna say we got Jenga. The giant Jenga at that, but we've had the giant Jenga for like
my brothers better
like
come
2
through
years,
for them giant Jengas. You know how we do. Stop playing.
So tomorrow is the 4th of July barbecue, so we'll be doing that. So for the past actually couple of days, I've also been, you know, doing some shopping, getting some stuff thanks to my mom and her best friend, who is also like my auntie Lillian, for going out to Jersey on their many shopping trips that they do throughout the month, you know, to make sure that each of our families have everything we need. And they, because we were out, you know, I was at work and my husband wasn't feeling good, so they went out to Jersey and they got us some of the stuff that we needed. So thank you to them. Wow. I'm really excited for tomorrow because on the menu it's serious. If y'all ain't never been to one of our barbecues, I don't know what y'all missing. I throws down. So we will have macaroni salad, potato salad, corn on the cob, some vegetables. Then we're gonna get into the meat selection now. Y'all ready for the meat selection? So we have racks, not just one, but racks of ribs, full salmons, hot dogs and hamburgers, chicken to put on the grill. We have chicken kebabs and beef kebabs. And we also have string beans with smoked neck bone, all cooked by moi. He wants the string beans. He said they just for him. He don't like to share his string beans, but he gotta share them as that, you know. We'll have to sneak them out, all right, y'all, so everybody could experience my southern cooking. I think the only thing I'm
off of people's plate.
I think the only thing I'm not making is like, you know, the typical holiday food, only because I wanted it to be like a really light thing, and a lot of finger foods for everybody, and you know, to be able to eat and enjoy. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I also wanted to touch on the Jus Lay Slay challenge. So we had a really good ramp up in the beginning, but I think it's starting to fade down. But I'm not sure if that has to do with like the ads coming down or anything from the trains. But I'm still seeing some of them, y'all.
Shutting down the lines on the train. Maybe the trains is not running a lot.
Yeah, so I understand that, but like I said, even if you see me on a TV commercial, you happen to look. I'm gonna give y'all a little cheat, like how y'all could get an image in there. Y'all ready? So y'all could go on the HIVstopswithme.org website and play the video, and then just say, and look. Oh my goodness, you're there with Jus Lay. So submit to sofachat02@gmail.com. Also wanted to let you all know that I would really appreciate if everybody tuned in next week. I'm not going to tell y'all who is the guest on Sofa Chat. I'm going to release that information on Friday because this is another one of our special guests. Every single guest on Sofa Chat is special because they touch they touch different areas, right? They talk about what needs to be discussed, especially at the hot topics that need to be discussed, what we're dealing with right now, right? Which I want to stop and say, like, if y'all looking over my shoulder on this side and y'all see those lights are actually not red, they're actually orange, because last month was also Gun Violence Awareness Month. And we've had a lot of gun violence in the Bronx as well as all over. So
we're still
going through it. So I wanted to definitely highlight that, right? But next week's guest is somebody that y'all don't want to miss. You know, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm just gonna say, you know, to some of the parents, you know, maybe if y'all getting into this and y'all watching, please hold on to your babies.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to become what I call the nightmare parent, you know, that parent that thinks all of a sudden they hate you because you always in their business, then do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You'd rather have a child that you can have their business to get into than not have a child at all.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Start being nosy, being in their business, checking their friends, getting in their bags. You know, you save your baby. You know, stop playing. Y'all know if y'all need to really check your babies. Y'all do. You know.
Oh,
don't ignore that.
I also need to give a shout out. I need to look her up on my phone in a few minutes. But the jeweler that was present at the Comedy in Harlem and the Comedy in Harlem showcase that was there as an independent consultant for paparazzi jewelry. Thank you. As you can see, we're wearing some of our pieces that we purchased.
See,
all the jewelry was $5. Let me let y'all know that this is a beautiful piece. Look at that. Y'all see that? All the multiple colors. We will be inviting a paparazzi jeweler to be present selling jewelry at our last show. So I'm gonna give y'all some little sneak peeks about what's going on for the last show, right? So like I said, next week, July 10th, is our another special episode that we have with a special guest. I'll be releasing that information on Friday, right? Then we have 2 more episodes after that, which is our July 17th episode, special guest to be announced. And then our last episode on July 24th will be live at the Wow Cafe Theater in Manhattan on the East Side. Okay, we've already shared the Eventbrite link, but if you go online to the Sofa Chat social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff, you'll be able to see it. We've shared it. Please definitely go on and get your tickets. Tickets are limited capacity, so we definitely want to make sure if you want to be in the building that you can be in the building. Get your tickets, right? So in addition to having AmitaCare in the building, which we will be doing a sit and chat with one of the AmitaCare representatives on the benefits that AmitaCare offers. They are a special needs plan. And they offer so many amazing supportive services to not only individuals that are HIV positive, but also individuals that are HIV negative. And they're extreme supporters of the LGBTQ plus community, okay? So in addition to having a nice little chat with one of their representatives, we will also be having a sit-down chat. Wait, before I tell you that, we'll also have paparazzi jewelry in the house. One of their franchisees, one of the independent consultants for them. That's what I wanted to say, right? So besides that, we will also have a nice little bar set up. Hey, Auntie Roslyn. We'll also have another bar set up. We will also have some merchandise. We ask anybody if they would like to donate. They are more than welcome to leave a donation. But all tickets are free, right? So, like
they're limited, so
yes, they're limited,
free and limited. So you know, once they're once we're at the limit, that's it.
Once we're at capacity, okay. We ask and encourage. We are not encouraging. We are asking everyone and requiring everyone to wear a mask throughout the entire taping of the show, as well as before and after it. While you are in the theater space, we will require you to wear a mask. We will be following slight COVID mandates. If you go online, like I said, and you request the ticket, the information on the COVID information will be there. It also lets you know some of the lineup. So like I said, we'll be having a conversation with none other than one of the representatives from AmeriCare. That will be followed by an interview with none other than our sibling, and of course, my makeup artist at times on Sofa Chat.
Yeah.
Makeup artist, Jaquan. Of course, Prince Quan. But coming to the stage that evening and having an amazing interview will be none other than my sister, Kelly Kaboom. And I will not only have the honor of interviewing her, but she will be also bestowing the honor on Sofa Chat on debuting not only her music video, but also she will be closing out our season with a live performance of her new hit single, okay? You don't want to miss that. Now, following that, because guess what? The last show is a 2-hour show. That's right, ladies, gentlemen, friends, and family, gender non-conforming siblings. It is a 2-hour show. So following that, we will definitely then have a conversation with none other than current pageantry title holders. We will have the entire New York chapter, New York Royal Court of the Miss Full Figure New York. They will be in the house. We will be interviewing with them. In addition to that, we will also have the current Mr. Renaissance, Neil Hall Richards. In addition to him, we will have the current Miss Gay New Jersey and Miss Gay Asbury Park in the building. Of course, Miss Gay New Jersey will be with her counterpart, Mr. Gay New Jersey, who is none other than Everlasting.
Yo. All right, so that's a little snippet. We like she said,
and that's
at
all on it.
yeah,
that's all on
and
it.
that's all for the 25th.
Yeah,
to make
24th,
sure that the
24th.
For the 24th. So
yeah.
we got a few more shows before the 24th. So we're gonna be shouting that out, going all the way down. We're gonna keep running it, making sure that you are aware. Sharing is caring. So make sure that it gets out there.
And tickets are definitely selling out quick. They're going quick. They're free tickets.
Again, a shout out to AmeriCare.
Yeah.
AmeriCare for being more than just how you say an insurance program.
Oh, a special needs plan. Yeah, even more than that.
Before I had how you gonna say I'm a client, I'm a member of the AmeriCare.
I like
and
no
lie, yeah. When I've had a lot of insurance companies, I've had private and all of that, and AmeriCare was the first one that I learned that you can actually really communicate with your insurance company. They taught you that. Well, they teach that. They make sure that they share that with all of their members and stuff, so that you understand that if you have something in need in the medical field, and if you a service or something, you can reach out and see what can be done to make sure that you get your service that is needed.
Yeah, we had the amazing opportunity to take several medical needs that we felt like weren't addressed or wasn't being offered, and we brought them to the table with them, and they've actually sat down, and through their partnership with us, we've gotten a lot of different legislation changed so that things could be allotted to not just individuals of trans experience, but individuals that have a managed care program. Because the fact of the matter is that managed care programs are funded by the government, right? Mm-hmm. But HMOs, private insurance, are funded by individuals. We pay, and I say we because at some point in this current future, I'll have to pay towards insurance because of working and making the amount of money that I make now. I won't qualify for, Medicaid, but managed cares are the ones that suffer, the individuals, because there's not a lot that's allotted. It's like really a strict system. So we fought very hard alongside with the Medicare to get some of these services provided, not just for ourselves, but for everybody who needs them.
And they allow it and they share it with everybody to let you know that a no doesn't actually mean no. A no means, let's see how we can work it out.
Yeah.
And before Medicare, if something was denied by the insurance company, I just thought that's what it meant. It was denied. I didn't think there was any other way around it. They showed me that there was different things. So shout out to the Medicare for caring about us. And
you know what? Like, I think to sit here and name like all of the people would be really difficult, but I definitely do want to highlight a few people, right? Absolutely. I want to start off by highlighting, I think for myself, my first encounter was an individual that has moved on from Medicare. but I don't know. I know they watched the show, and I don't know if they've picked up on this, but I want to give a really good shout out to them. So they moved on from Amita Care, not on anything negative. They moved on from Amita Care to pursue their own business ventures, right? So I want to say thank you to Alistair. Alistair identifies as they, them, and they and them. Them and their partner are amazing individuals, and they are also the owner of the Crafty Queer. And for those of you who may not know, if you really pay attention to the set, I've always had the Crafty Queer earrings on my set. There are trans earrings made by them. They handmade these earrings, and they bestowed the honor of giving me these earrings, and I greatly appreciate it. I actually have only wore them once, and then I really keep them. As you can see, I keep everything. You know,
she looks them hidden because no lie, I will put them on.
Yeah,
my sneakers.
They might just go on, you know, towards the last show, but thank you to the Crafty Queer. You guys are amazing, yes, you know. Absolutely. So we met Alistair and their partner Jordan, and they've been great, right? And they were part of Amita Care. Alistair was a part of Amita Care. We also have to thank another individual who's not part of Amita Care anymore. They've moved on to other things, which is Monique. Monique, thank you so much as well for listening, to be a voice of listen. Moving through the other channels, we definitely have to give a strong shout out to part of their media department, which is you have Carlos and you have Shakira. And there was another woman that was there, and she's retired since then. But them two individuals, when I tell you, when there's an event, when there's a publication going on, and they feel that we have the information that needs to be given out, or we represent what needs to be spoken about, they will pick up that phone, they will email us and make sure that our voice is heard. But not just our voice, they will ask us for the opportunities to give to others. So we have opened the doors to other people to get those opportunities, right? In addition to those two individuals, we definitely have to give a shout out to the entire community department, which is headed by Sandrine Blake. She is like, when I tell you, this woman right there,
she is a blazer.
She is on point. She will call me on a weekend and be like, Leilani, I got the information. You were supposed to call me on Friday. I didn't get a phone call. It's Saturday. I got to get this email in. What's going on? You playing games. And she will make sure it gets done, okay? She is definitely a trailblazer. So Sandrine Blake, thank you so much. And of course, without further ado, definitely have to give the awesome shout out to one of the judges for the NYTBF, none other than Sylvia Cowan. She is on point. When I tell you, when this woman found out along with the team that the NYTBF was something that was not just a dream, but it was something that was coming to life, they were like, we want to be there. We want to be there in the forefront, on the first lines. We want to be there making sure we're in the trenches. If you're going through it, we're going through it with y'all. When she found out there was an opportunity to judge for the competition, and we found out that she was not only wanting to judge, but she has stature and titles under her belt within fitness and bodybuilding. We knew that she was on point.
She's a full-fledged competitor.
So we asked her to be on the judges panel, you know, and that's just the Amita Care family, right? Because guess what? We have additional family, you know, especially through the NYTBF family. I'll let my husband touch on some of the stuff, but I definitely want to say thank you to all of the judges. You know, we also have Miss Tina Thompson, you know, the former Misfit USA. You know, of course, she has many other talents. And if y'all didn't watch the episode, y'all need to go on YouTube, because Miss Tina Thompson was a guest on our show this season. And God willing, she will be a guest for our last show. She will be in the audience cheering us on, representing her episode. Wow. So without further ado, I'm gonna let my husband talk about the NYTBF a little bit, because the competition is coming up on August 20th. And if y'all don't got your tickets yet, and if y'all don't got it on your calendars,
yeah, if you haven't locked that day
some time to get on it.
You've been to the website, competitors are signing up left and right. You know, just shout out to, you know what? Shout out to my overall head judge, Preston Martin. Preston's been with me from the beginning, and he is riding it out. You know, Preston's been in like so many different things with me. We've been on the stage together at competitions. Preston is
competing side by side with each other.
Preston is in the man-made. Preston has got his own lane going on. He's
a travel agent. If you guys need any travel,
yes,
hit it up, Preston.
Yeah, Preston has been there, and so you know, I told him, I said, I'm not letting you go nowhere anyway. He can't run away from me. For real.
No way.
You know, it's funny. I say this all the time, and you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm never gonna change how I feel. This bodybuilding thing is bigger than me. I feel like it's a gift straight from the Lord, and He done gave me directions on who's coming and who's going and everything. And He told me Preston's going. So I told Preston, you going. You know, and if everybody knows, me and Preston, we're very cool. We're not best friends. We don't talk every day, but I have a lot of respect for him. And you know, he's there. And so, you know, I told him, I said, you're not getting away from me. This is your lane. This is where we're going.
And we definitely also got to give a shout out to Amita Care, because Amita Care is one of the sponsors for the NYTBF.
Yes. You know, we've had, wow, our whole family that's been rocking with us from the beginning. So far, it's still been rocking out with us all the way.
And wait, because Amita Care committed their commitment months ago.
Yeah.
But we got a phone call. We didn't get an email. We didn't get a text. We didn't get a messenger. We didn't get a bird mail. We didn't get that. We got a phone call because we're all connected as family, right? So we got a phone call. So thank you to one of our current, just recently donated sponsors, none other than riding with us from day one, always telling us what, you know, what, not telling us, listen, this is all I can do. Telling us, listen, this is what I can do, but what else do you need me to do?
Yeah.
You know, you want to let some of that out? I don't know.
I mean, like I said, my riding dies from the beginning. Y'all always know Chulo has always been riding with us. I think Chulo's gonna ride to the wheels fall off with me.
Right.
You know, and let me tell you a true story about Chulo. You know, and it's funny. I don't even know if Ricardo remembers this, but I first seen Chulo. Oh my God, look at my hair starting to stand up. I first seen Chulo, I want to say at least 5 years, way before the NYTBF was thought of, even in birth. And I just loved his underwear. I really did. I loved the way they fit. I loved the different things. And I was like trying to get his underwear. I was trying to be his model. I was showing up to stuff. No lie, just showing up to stuff, just trying to figure it out, you know. And he was very dedicated to making sure that, you know, he was taking care of the youth and stuff like that. And so, you know, that's where all the love and respect came from me. Watching him giving back into the community, going so hard to give back to the community, make sure he's giving back to the youth and stuff like that. And so I always said, if I got a chance to do anything, I'm gonna be doing it with Chulo. And look, it is what it works. When things are meant to be, they're really meant to be.
Yeah.
This is an alignment that I have no control over. It is what it is.
Oh my goodness! Wow, it's already 6:53.
Yo, and not even that. Hold on, wait a minute.
Fine.
This is also going to be part of the Black Pride. The NYTBF has partnered with Black Pride. You know, I mean, I did want to. I did. Wow, yes, Black Pride. You know, Lee Soldier. You know what I'm saying? My daddy. You know, but for real, the Black Pride Week is going to be an amazing week. There's so much planned and everything. He's always planned the Black Pride Week amazingly. There's always been amazing events. It's always been jam-packed. Everybody's always had a very, very good time. And as y'all know, for spectators, all events has always been free. You go there and there's swag, there's things that's given away, there's always things on mental health, there's shows, there's everything. So to be a part of something so big on their 25th anniversary is so amazing. I don't know how to say so many thank yous to be actually to be able to get on that platform with them. But it's going to be an amazing week. Y'all need to be looking out because everything is starting to go up. And like I said, if you're coming to the competitions, y'all need to start getting yourselves prepared. If you're a competitor and you haven't registered yet, get yourself registered. We also got the rooms up there so that you can book your room if you're out of town, so that you can be nearby. Because like I said, I'm not over in I'm gonna say about the next week or so, I'm going to actually be letting loose where we're actually holding the event. And it is well worth the wait. It is amazing. It's big. It's huge.
But the hotel information has been released.
Yes.
You definitely want to go online to I guess your information. I'm sure you
NYTBF.info.
And you can also find the information on the New York Black Pride web pages and their social media pages. But the host hotel for New York Black Pride is once again the YOLO Hotel. So definitely get your rooms before they sell out. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, gender non-conforming siblings. The fact of the matter is that if anybody has ever been to Black Pride, you understand and you know that these are jam-packed events and they get sold out, even especially if they are free events and the rooms are at a discounted rate. So they will sell out. They will sell out. They will sell out. Yep. And y'all want to be where the king and queen are going to be at, don't y'all?
Come break bread with us. This is going to be an amazing event.
Yeah.
We got a lot of new competitors signing up. So these prelims is going to be crazy. The prelim is the same day as competition. The prelim breaks off in the morning. It's a straight run right through everything. So y'all want to be there. You don't want to be late. Because if you're late, you're going to miss it.
There's no rewind. Oh, well, I'm coming in. No, this is schedule.
These are the pros.
Everything
the swag is crazy. Everything is official. Y'all need not to miss this.
Cash and prizes are serious, darling.
Yours.
I want to miss that. So we got 4 minutes left to the show, right? We've let y'all know what we've done about the current little giveaways that we're doing. We let y'all know about the last show. We let y'all know about the NYTBF competition. We let y'all know to follow the Jus Lay Slay challenge, but also go online to the HIVstopswithme.org website. Let them know that Jus Lay sent you. Sign up for the newsletter. Get the question of the month. If you want to support and donate to Sofa Chat or to the NYTBF, please reach out to Sofa Chat for Sofa Chat. If you want to do it for the NYTBF, you can do so through the NYTBF.info website. If you want to donate it to Sofa Chat and you don't have a chance to email, but you have Cash App, you can donate to $Sofa Chat. That is $Sofa Chat. All donations are greatly appreciated. They go back to the show to help us run, to make sure that we are able to do what we are doing, and just getting a different voice out there. You know, ideally, there's several different web shows. Nobody's better than the other. I have some good girlfriends and some good guy friends that have their own web shows, and I support, I watch. You know, we all have a different message. We all have a different platform. There's no need to, you know, fight against anything. I support all of my other web show, you know, colleagues out there. But definitely come on out, you know, support Sofa Chat. Definitely come out and see the shows. Season 3 is going to be, it's going to blow y'all out the park. It definitely is. Hey, Grace. So Grace is one of our other family. Grace is part of the Osborne Association. If you need information and assistance, gaining entry back into, I don't want to be offensive, but ideally, you know, gaining yourself back after being released from incarceration, and you need some guidance and assistance, please definitely reach out to Grace Rivera from the Osborne Association. She has a plethora of knowledge and experience. She can definitely get you where you need to be, you know, and get you the access to what you need. Thanks, Grace, for definitely tuning in. I hope you also get your ticket to attend the live taping on July 24th. But yeah, we about to wrap up. Is there anything else I'm missing, babe? You know, I be sometimes so excited I forget some stuff sometimes.
No, I think we didn't wrap everything up. You like that.
Look, she also wants you to know that they are hiring trans individuals. So if there's anyone, Grace, if we have any referrals, anybody reaches out to Sofa Chat, any of us will definitely pass on the referrals. So as you see, Grace lets you know if there's any if you are interested in employment with the Osborne Association, or you need assistance with employment that the Osborne Association can provide you, please reach out to us at sofachat02@gmail.com, or definitely if you follow Grace Rivera, please definitely reach out to her and let her know that you're interested in a form of employment. So wow, y'all, we had a packed show today of info, of updating you guys. We've had 2 weeks that we haven't seen you guys. Oh, and Grace just posted her office number. Catch it, all right? Whether you're watching it live, whether you watch it and tune in later, the information is there. This is what we call access and linking individuals to the services that they need. This is what a community does, okay? So thank you, Grace. Now, we are already at our 7 o'clock marker. We want to let you guys know that we thank you and appreciate you all for attending and watching Sofa Chat and sharing, commenting, and being our viewers. We look forward to seeing you next week. We have an amazing guest. Y'all don't want to miss it. So have a beautiful, blessed week. Turn your negatives into a positive. And like I tell you guys every single week, except for the last 2 weeks because we weren't here, I need you to take a mirror, your phone, a camera, face it to yourself like if you're doing a selfie. Tell yourself you are beautiful, you are worthy, you matter, you are important. Because if you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna be able to love nobody else. Have a beautiful week, y'all. Peace and blessings. Later. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, y'all. Yes. Listen, the fight is never over. We are still fighting for our equality, our freedom, everything we deserve. So get up tomorrow and embrace those. Appreciate those that have been fighting, but make sure that you get up and fight too. Because without all of us, there is nothing. Have a good one, y'all.
Yes. Make sure you get that number right there by Grace. She is for us, by us all day. She makes sure that we are good. Thank you.